Move that out of the way. Okay, so as you can see, as per indicated by the stream screen, which is clearly on and not messing up. There we go. Okay. So oh yeah, I gotta ping the server. I gotta ping. No. Hold on. I'm gonna move that out of the way.
You can do it if you want.
Yeah, please do. Oh, okay. The screen's actually looking really good. Yeah, ping the server. Tell them we're ready. But yeah, as you can see, Shea brought Necrozma, Conk, Vanilla, Chinchino, Whimsicott, Toxtricity, and Shattered, Bart, Rabombi, Alolan, Ninetales, Keldeo, Umbreon, Jolteon, Doublade. What do you think about the teams?
Give me 1 second. I'm so sorry.
No, you're good. You're good.
We live. Yes, and now. Okay. Let me look. I think it's pretty much basically what you'd expect from both teams. Because Keldeo was the number 1, or his tier 1 pick. And so yeah, I think the matchups look pretty decent.
I hate Shay's nickname so much. Gronkowski and 5-hit. And all right, so it looks like he's gonna lead with Toxtricity, which makes it is a Scarf set, so that makes sense with like Volt Switch and stuff. So yeah. So let's see what these leads are. So as you can see, you got the Toxtricity lead. We got the and we'll see what Shatter leads with. You know, I am gonna get some background music. Oh, we're in the Fire Stadium. Cool. I am gonna get some background music going because why the hell not? I'm just gonna turn it down really low. We need energy. We need energy out.
Okay, so Toxtricity versus Jolteon. This should be an advantage to Toxtricity.
Absolutely.
It can pretty freely, it can pretty freely just Sludge Wave or Boom Burst or whatever it pretty much wants to do. We see the Boom Burst fly off. It does about 80%. As we see a Volt Switch just from the Jolteon.
Yeah, the Jolteon. I completely. Okay, so now he's revealed his Scarf. So
right.
So
yeah, he's revealed the Scarf, but he's basically like made the Jolteon non-existent at this point.
Yeah.
It doesn't even look like it has that great of a matchup anyway, so I don't think it's that big of a deal. But now we see the Umbreon come in for Shattered.
I don't know why he didn't go Doublade, because clearly he's Specs or choice in some way. Like he's Scarf,
right.
He's Scarf, but he could have gone Doublade, set up a Swords Dance, and just gone from there. So I don't know why he went Umbreon, but
absolutely, yeah. And he could have he doesn't even really have that great a switch into Doublade, but nevertheless he goes into Conkeldurr on the Wish from the Umbreon. So not a terrible interaction right there. Pretty standard.
Yeah, so I could definitely see a knockoff coming.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I could see a knockoff because he doesn't want the Doublade coming in for free, and he doesn't want. Yeah, it's looking like Shay's thinking of knockoff, and I think that is the correct play here. But let's see, he's thinking Drain Punch now. Yeah, he's gonna go Drain Punch. But
Drain Punch, okay.
Yeah, clearly he doesn't want the Jolteon coming in before the Wish. So he's gonna switch out. Let's see what he goes into. That is a Keldeo.
Okay, so we see the Keldeo. So. Not going for knockoff there was actually probably the better play, just so it doesn't give him the free Justify
shit,
boost.
that did a lot of damage.
I can barely see the HP bar.
Yeah, that's because Shay is using that HP thingamabobber just to help with calcs and stuff.
Right. Oh yeah, it did about 25%, so it's back up to about 80%, but that was great damage from the Conkeldurr for sure.
That wasn't even Guts boosted, so yeah, that's a lot of damage.
Right.
Because now he got his Flame Orb activated, so now he's going to go... Yeah, Whimsicott's definitely the play here because it walls both the Keldeo stabs. Like, in the event he brought Air Slash or Icy Wind, though, that's going to be really bad.
Right, but I think even if he's brought those, I think he has other pivots for it, so it's not the end of the world.
Yeah. And there it is. There's the Air Slash. That was a good, right. I guess, predicting a Grass type from, predicting a Grass type to come in when there's a Fighting type. They're both weak to Air Slash. I guess it's you know what I'm saying. I can't speak English. I'm dying. Help me. But yeah, I could definitely see Shattered wanting to switch out. And as you can see, he stays in. So he's Scarf.
Oh, but he does miss the Air Slash, as we do see the Whimsicott go for the U-turn.
Yeah, which is very unfortunate, but
right. It does reveal the Scarf, and it does make the Toxtricity or something like that a little bit more free to come in right now.
Mm-hmm. So now that we saw Scarf, he's locked into Air Slash, meaning he pretty much gets a free switch into the Toxtricity.
Right. or even the Necrozma, depending on what the set is, he could be like set up at this point.
Absolutely.
As long as he doesn't get flinched to death.
Yeah, absolutely. So, yeah, it's looking like he's thinking about Vanillux, Chinchino, or Toxtricity. I frankly think he's going to go Toxtricity because that's just, I don't know, it's a resist. It hits really hard, and that's exactly what he's going to end up doing.
Right.
So now this forces Shay into a little bit of a tricky situation. Will Shay be forced to go for the Sludge Wave predicting the Jolteon, or will he go for Overdrive predicting him to stay in? So that's a really tough 50-50. Because you already know there's no way he's staying in.
Yeah, I think the two switches he has are either Jolteon or Doublade. So I think he has to pick at this point if he wants to go for the Overdrive to hit the Doublade, or if he wants to, or even the Volt Switch, or if he wants to go for the Sludge Wave or the Boom Burst.
And it's looking like he's going to go into the Umbreon. Okay.
Okay, that's solid middle ground. As we do see the Overdrive come off, that is
a SPDF Umbreon.
Right. That's about, what, 30% plus leftovers? 25?
Yeah, something like that. And since that's a SPDF Umbreon, there's no way Shay's going to want to stay in here, in my opinion. I think Shay's going to want to go into something that can obviously take this on, like the Conk. And, yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, you don't want to let it get too many free wishes up here, so you kind of have to keep the pressure on. You don't want it to, like, start tossing off Toxics for free or Wish and Foul Play chip down your team.
Yeah, absolutely. See, he's going to switch, and it's looking like Conk is coming in here. Yep.
Right.
So
we will most likely see the Wish, I would assume.
There's a Foul
we do
Play.
See the Foul Play. Okay.
Not sure.
There's a decent amount.
Yeah,
it does 25%.
Yeah, it does a decent amount. I'm just not sure that was the right play and all that. Just because, it was pretty obvious that Conk was coming in. But now, my music ran out. Let me restart that. Oh, no, you guys didn't see anything. Nope. There we go. Windows, lots of windows. Get out of my face. Okay, they're good. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna have to do that a lot during this. I can already tell. But we're professional out in these parts. So yeah, as you can see, the Drain Punch is coming out, and he's going to switch out. So maybe the Doublade comes out here. Have we seen this yet?
I think that's a new
that
name.
is the Doublade.
Okay, so we did. Okay. So at this point, Shay's in a bit of a sticky situation. Obviously, the Drain Punch isn't going to go off. He kind of has to make the decision if he wants to go for the knockoff now or if he wants to maybe switch. As we do see the knockoff, he does pull the double though. Interesting.
And he's going to go back into the in the Keldeo. So there goes the Scarf, which might be. I wonder if a Mach Punch actually kills from this range.
It might. I was thinking the same thing. It might, because it's about what, half power of Drain Punch, and Drain Punch did like 75%. So
yeah, and then there's
right there.
Yeah, and you have to factor Guts into the equation as well. So like this might actually kill. I wouldn't be shocked if this killed.
Yeah.
And it looks like Shay's going for it. So let's see. Yep, there's the Mach Punch, and I can't see that help. Oh, he got the crit. That's that. You hate to see it. That might have mattered. You hate to see it.
I do believe the first Drain Punch was Flame Orb boosted though, because when they switch in on the Umbreon, I believe it activated. So.
Oh, I wasn't gonna. Yeah, I probably wasn't paying attention to that, so that's my bad. But
that definitely was gonna be. So it wasn't even Scarf. It was just AV. So it must just be a slow Whimsicott.
Yeah, that must have been just a slow Whimsicott. That's crazy. Like normally, normally the Whimsicott run like out a lot of speed sometimes for things like Keldeo. So that's it's a unique set, I guess.
Right. Okay, so we do see the Ninetales come out. You would assume, unless if he's ready to give up the Conkeldeo, you would assume he'd want to switch out here.
The problem is, though, what are his options? Like, what does he have to switch in? So, like, you'd think that he has to sack something here, but or something's taking a hit that they don't really want to take. Now, looking at the Necrozma, Necrozma looks appears to be bulky, so maybe that'll be a switch.
Oh, actually, we do see the Vanillic switch here.
Which makes sense.
Right. It's going to resist... We're going to resist the Blizzard at least, and he's going to potentially set up his own Veil. Okay, so we do see the Moonblast come off, which is a good play. Let's see how much this does. About 35%. It's not terrible. And this is an opportunity if Shay does have the Roar Veil to set it up right here.
Yeah, and
depending on what its set is.
Yeah, and if you brought the Veil, that's just so big brain taking advantage. I mean, Vanillic does get Snow Warning too, so I suppose it doesn't, but
right. And it also gets Flash Cannon, is something to keep
in
mind,
true.
Which is a four-time super effective hit. So.
And there it is. The Flash Cannon is here. He has it. And he's scarfed.
He stays in.
He's scarfed. And the Ninetales is going down.
Is it Focus Sash? I can't tell.
Nope, he's dead. He dead.
Very good play on Shay's part.
Yeah,
right
that's a good bring. For sure. So I can definitely see the Doublade coming out here because Vanillix doesn't get a lot to touch Doublade all that great. So I can definitely see maybe like a Swords Dance come Shay's way, but we shall see for certain.
Yeah, absolutely. But yeah, I mean, I would think the Doublade would want to come in here. If not, maybe like the Umbreon, but I think Umbreon's a little too passive in this situation, especially since he's down 4-6. So
yeah, and he gets here's the Doublade as we thought.
Right.
Yeah, I definitely agree with the Umbreon being really passive there because that's just a free conk switch, and then he'll get his health back with Drain Punch potentially.
Exactly.
So now once again, Shay's kind of in a position where he doesn't really like have anything that likes taking a hit here. So so he's clearly thinking of sacking Whimsicott. What do you think?
Yeah, I think it was just a position that he had to sack something. I think Whimsicott's not too valuable anymore, especially since he still has a Conkeldurr around for the Umbreon. So I think it's a fine sack.
And we're going to see the Iron Defense.
So you have to assume this is a Body Press set if you're seeing the Iron Defense.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm just going to double check it even gets it. I
believe it does. I'm not 100% certain. So,
oh, it actually doesn't.
It does.
It actually doesn't.
Wait, it doesn't or it does?
It doesn't. It does not.
Okay, so this is actually interesting.
Ooh!
Yeah, ooh! So as you can see, Shay's going to whip out the Encore and Encore that Doublade into Iron Defense. So basically, he can just spam Moonblast or whatever he wants until this Doublade's dead because he's faster and there's Prankster involved. Exactly. And I'm gonna get that music back up because this is no, I don't want an ad. Go away. We're gonna do different music though. Okay.
So this was definitely a great bring on Shay's part to be able to trap this into setting up.
Absolutely. So he's just free to keep spamming Moonblast. So
and he's forced to switch or he's forced to just stay in. But if he stays in, he's just gonna lose it eventually. So
yeah, eventually. And like the problem is though with that 20-minute timer, we don't have eventually.
Right. That did do a decent amount of damage though. It did about what 15-20%. So I guess a few more should get him.
Yeah, most of these things like to run physically defensive sets, and I can. But this one I think could be specially defensive because Iron Defense. So
that's true, yeah.
Like this could have some special bulk into it. So, but the point is, this Doublade's gonna get absolutely nowhere unless, and no, not even Shadow Sneak will help because Whimsicott will outspeed.
Exactly. Yeah, I'll prioritize, and even Shadow Sneak it probably doesn't even do enough before the Encore.
So yeah, this Doublade has to switch or it's gonna go down in time.
Yeah, absolutely.
And there's the Encore, and then he's probably gonna Shadow Sneak, and he's going to be sadly, unfortunately, going to find out that that is not going to be the case. Yep, there it is.
So yeah, Shay's in a great position, I think, right now, especially seeing it's an Iron Defense set compared to a Swords Dance set. So I definitely think Shay can just stay in here and just spam Moonblast until this thing's either dead or he chooses to switch into something that doesn't want to take a Moonblast. So.
Exactly. So the thing, like... So it seems to me that he wants to leave his Doublade in to die, which, in my opinion, isn't the right play. But like, what else could he possibly do?
Right. Yeah, I think in my opinion, the sack of Jolteon is probably like the best play he can make right here. Just because Doublade, if you look at the matchup, it definitely could like still win this. Just depending on what the set is, obviously. I mean, we've seen Iron Defense instead of Swords Dance.
Yeah,
who knows, but
and looks like that's exactly what he's going to do. Let's see. No, he's gonna go Umbreon. I don't know
if that's the right play.
I don't understand that play.
Yeah, let's see how much this does. I guess it doesn't do too much.
It's a decent amount, but
right. That's a free U-turn.
Or that's actually what the alternative here is that he could stay in and Moonblast again. Just wait for whatever Umbreon wants to do. Like say for example he wants to Wish, and then he could just Encore. But instead, yes, he is gonna go for the U-turn here. Probably wants to get the conk in, which is completely understandable.
Right. Because that's a free Drain Punch, unless or even Drain Punch or Knockoff, really.
Either one is free.
Yeah, absolutely.
So yeah, we're gonna see the conk come out, and I assume what's gonna happen is he's gonna go for the Wish right here. Yep, there it is. And now Shay is, if I were Shay here, like, yeah, the 50-50 is definitely going to come into question here. Now the question is, will Jolteon come in or Doublade, or will he stay in? So I think the two most likely plays are he's either going to stay in and maybe click Protect, or Doublade's coming out. What you think's gonna happen? And
right,
yep, there it is.
Okay, so we do see the protect. I could honestly even see the Ribombi come in.
Yeah, that works. Oh yeah, that's right.
Too much from either of those, so and we'll get basically back up to full. But we could. The reason he's preserving it so well, I believe it could be a setup set, just the way he's playing it. But who knows? We'll have to see. So we do see him click the Drain Punch. We'll have to see what.
Wait, he's Wish and move. What? What?
What?
What just happened? I'm so confused. Wait, did he live that? He genuinely lived that Drain Punch. That's crazy. But I don't understand. Maybe I don't know. I don't know what to say for that play. Like, I don't know.
Did it drop? Oh,
no, it lived. It lived, but like I don't understand why he clicked Moonlight there.
Yeah.
Maybe it was a misclick. That's the only thing I could think of.
Right. Yeah. So like, we do see Shay go for the Mach Punch here. I believe Drain Punch is honestly even a better of a play. Just because it gets a little bit of recovery, and if he goes for the Moonlight, you're still going to knock it out, but you get even more recovery. So
yeah, that's absolutely
but Mach Punch
fair.
Is also a fine play. They're both fine plays, and he's basically just sacrificed one of his back checks to the Krozma at this point.
Yeah, and I can definitely I see the Ribombi coming out here. Yeah,
right. So this, I feel like you have to assume this is a setup set. Otherwise, there's like nothing really Shatter can do at this point. But we'll definitely have to see.
So now the question is, will he set up, or will Shay choose to switch out, or like stay in, fearing the setup and go for Fire Punch? Because we did see Fire Punch. So, like, all's possible, but he looks like he's going to go Vanillix here, which is okay.
Right. And I don't even think staying in with Kinkelder is even that bad of a play, just because the Umbreon is basically what he needed it for. So, but Vanillix is also a fine play, just depending what he goes for here. But if we do see the Quiver Dance, it might put him in a bit of a sticky situation, just because it will be taking those hits a little bit better. As we do actually see the Moonblast come out. Okay, so that's fair.
Yeah, so and the Vanillix is unfortunately going to go down, which sucks, but...
That is a free switch into something else. What is it, Life Orb? Okay, so it's Life Orb.
So, I definitely see Toxtricity could come out here, because of the Scarf, and...
could come out.
Yeah, but here's...
I guess Necrozma, yeah.
Yeah, so here's what I think what's going to happen here. I think he's only going to this thing to scare out the Ribombi. So, when there is a, when he's inevitably going to switch into Doublade here, I feel that, I just feel that, he could potentially go into something else, just so, he can get the, hit off.
I agree, yeah. We could definitely see the double here. But you also have to fear the Jolteon coming in if you click an Electric-type move.
There's a lot of things he can do.
Right. So we'll have to see what he goes into here.
Doublade.
I believe that's a Doublade, yeah. Okay. But even then, that's not a terrible play, just because the Whimsicott's still around, so he can't even win like against this.
Yeah, for sure.
So as long as he preserves the Whimsicott correctly here, we could still see the Whimsicott just come in freely and encore it into whatever he's doing.
I don't think he's going to go into Chinchino, so that's interesting. I knew he wouldn't go into Whimsicott right away, but I definitely see like an Iron Defense coming here. Maybe maybe predicts the switch and goes for an attack. I don't know. So there's the ooh, that's interesting.
Ooh, Power Trip. Oh, so he was running Iron Defense Power Trip, which is actually pretty interesting. Just to basically, if you don't know what it does, it'll switch your defense and your attack stats. So it's basically Swords Dancing with his defense to be bulky until he wants to sweep with it.
Now he's just going to click Protect just to scout, which is okay.
Right, right. So clearly he only has one coverage move, because we've seen Power Trip, Protect, Iron Defense, and something else. So it must be either a Ghost move or a Steel move, you would have to assume.
Yeah,
and if it's a Ghost move, it's not doing anything to Cinchino. So
and this is
what comes out here.
This is a free knockoff no matter what comes in. And if I remember correctly, I think Chinchino outspeeds the rest of his team. I could be wrong. I think he might. I think Jolteon might be faster, but Ribombi.
Yeah.
I'm not sure about Ribombi. I think Chinchino outspeeds. I don't think he's faster than Jolteon though. But here it comes the Ribombi.
Only 115.
Oh no, that's the Jolteon.
Okay,
yeah. So Chinchino's one. I thought Chinchino was a lot faster than that. But
yeah. So it's slower than the other two, but we do see the Jolteon go down here. So you'd have to assume he's going into the Ribombi at this point.
I think that's pretty much. I don't think there's anything he can do. If honestly, he might. He's gonna go Ribombi here, but to what avail? Because you already know what's the end result is out of this. He's just gonna click Tail Slap and it's just gonna die.
Right, or even Rock Blast, just depending on what he wants to go for. But even in this position, he still has the Scarf Toxtricity to outspeed this. So once he gets that thing back in, he can just basically click a free Electric type move just because the Jolteon's dead now.
Yeah, so he's going to go for the Rock Blast, and he is going to fortunately connect, and down goes the Ribombee.
So he is faster, too.
Yeah, he's going to go into the Ribombee, which is alright, and Ribombee going down. And now
I think... That's interesting that he didn't speed creep with the Ribombee.
Mm-hmm. I also think that is going to be the game, because there's nothing that this Doublade can do at this point.
Right. So we should be seeing the 5-0 win for Shayquaza here. But never say never. We'll have to see what comes out here.
Yeah. There's the Protect.
Okay, so I stall a little bit.
Yeah, I don't understand the Protect. Like maybe
it might just be timer maybe.
I don't know. But I think Shay's got this at this point. Maybe he Let's see. Maybe he takes I don't know. There's just no way he's gonna stall for timer. There's just no way. Yeah.
2 seconds. Yeah.
No, and he's gonna double.
You got the double. Stall the timer.
We will shame. We will shame any and all timer stallers. We like to have fun around these parts, but yeah, Shay's gonna click knockoff again, and he's gonna go for the triple. Nah, that's not happening. So yeah, let's. And then Shinichi's gonna go for the knockoff, and I think that's going to be the game. I can't see. Oh, that's game. There's the 5-0 win for Shay.
Good game.
Yep, good game to go. Good game to both coaches, of course.
Yep.
And yeah, if you guys want to follow the TBL season, be sure to follow this account, because every game is going to be streamed. Every single one. Yeah, every single one. Every single one. But yeah, I had a lot of fun commenting with CJ. You'll probably see both of us on the channel here at some point later, sooner rather than later. And do you have any last words before we head out?